Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal in this incarnation. Today I want to talk about religions. The word religion comes from the Latin religare, and at the end the introduction will be reunion. So religion, it's not a bad word, but these doctrines came from people who incarnated here in order to reveal light and to bring messages. And a very, very intelligent other people have manipulated all those messages in order to do the opposite that the religions should do, which is unify. And what they caused was this fragmentation and this 1,000 of religions and doctrines that that people put all their beliefs in. But it's important to say that all these ascended masters came here with different aspects of the same truth. I mean, Jesus, Buddha, Lao Tse, Quetzalcoatl, there were a lot of ascended masters. I think there were more than the famous ones. That many people came here with this quality of a very big vessel and a big capacity of revealing light. So the thing with religions is that it doesn't matter what we are choosing, what road, what path we are choosing in order to come back to love. But it's important to say to take accountability that there is a lot of paths, and if I am behaving in a way that my path is the only one that serves to the truth, I am actually fragmented. I'm divided because I'm not understanding that it's okay if I choose that path, but there's many tools, there's many ascended masters, there are many things that can lead us to evolution. And it's important to say that ideologies could transform, could bring the same feeling of religions too, because people with very, very strong ideologies turn them into doctrines. And I saw this here in Argentina. There's always this programming about always two sides, and I think this is about this war, this duality, and I think it happens in every country. But there's many people that are so attached to their ideologies and convictions, which are depending on human beings that are in this system that I already told you that is totally manipulated by psychopaths. So for me, ideologies are a way of put the power outside of us and believe in human beings in that kind of politic system. It's totally useless. But I think religions could transform in this too, in spite of that the Bible, for example, had a lot of passages that are very useful, but that it's an edited book because they took a lot of parts of the Bible in order to manipulate the people, the masses. The explanation, the example about Mary Magdalene is one of those, but there could be many that we don't know. Many passages that are hidden to us. So what is important to say is that all those masters and all those messages weren't for us to believe in something outside and put all the power there. Because that's a projection of our mother and father. If we are believing, I do believe there is an energy, a big energy that is moving and flowing and creating everything that exists, which is love or God or universe or whatever you want to call it. But I'm not putting the energy there because I know I am part of it. I know I am part of that God. And I have the power to co-create my reality, being responsible of the invisible part that is managing this world. I'm talking about, again, intentions, thoughts, emotions, and of course, actions. And I think people that are in religions that believe in that kind of doctrines, that are in those kind of path, believing that there's the only one path that leads to the truth, are in a projection, actually, of a childish projection of father or mother outside. And that's what we do with the presidents and other leaders. I explained this I think in the video of recognizing a leader after the fall of the system, because those people have that role, but they are not there to give us like if we were the children. We have to give us. We have to be the responsible ones. We have to be the people, the co-creators, and the leaders are only occupying or taking their role, but not in order to erase us as if we were children. And that quality human being can put in everything, in God, in Jesus, in Mary, and in Mother Mary, in everything. I'm not saying that there weren't human beings here that had this capacity of revealing light, that had this capacity of bring consciousness to this plane, but that doesn't mean we have to see them as something unattainable, because it's our job. It's exactly our job to get there, to keep evolving in order to become that thing or more, or an angel, or whatever comes next in evolution. We have the capacity to do that, but we forgot, and it was useful for these intelligent psychopaths to make us believe that. But we have to transcend this fragmentation. We have to transcend this division, and just know that all the messages are valid, but there's no one road. There's not only one road, because every time I am believing I have the only truth, I think I am not getting that I am not free from my ego. And that's a very big problem, because every person that doesn't know that, every person that don't know that it's not free from their ego can't even start to transcend it, or to free themselves, because we can't change something we don't want to see. So freedom, I already said it, but it's a state of consciousness, and we are here to give. Actually, we are here to learn to give in the most lovely, in the most connected to love way. And if I am believing that someone else, it's a sheep, it's stupid because they already didn't realize that the reality, for example, that the reality is more than we are seeing, I am in my spiritual ego too, because I am not respecting that brother or sister process. I'm saying this because I think vice versa in backwards happens a lot. I mean, with your spiritual people and talking about religious people. We are not here to convince them. We are not here to judge them. We are not here to do that. We are here to learn about unconditional love. So unconditional love is to respect their process. And we don't have to force anybody to believe in something. And we can blame them either because this system made us, all of us had this programmation in some sense. So how can we blame them for believing in something that the system made them believe? I think if we approach them with love, I think if we approach everybody with love, if we approach ourselves with love, we would be more open to see other parts, other fractals aspects of the truth. The truth is something that is getting more profound along the way. I don't think the truth maybe is a change, an absolutely change of the point of view, but other times is only the profundization of that. So it's important to not fall in this spiritual ego either, because many people that maybe are in these doctrines, and I'm not saying we can choose Buddhism or I don't know, or other thing. Many of those are a bridge to the spiritual connection too. Other thing that is important to say is if these people could manipulate us is because we had this open wound, which psychopaths always use to manipulate. And I'm repeating this about many themes because it's something that happens over and over again. So because of our wounds, because of our abandon trigger, abandon wound that everybody have in a way, that fear of not being loved, we project the mother and the father we didn't integrate in ourselves, in other things, in the church, in God, in whatever. That doesn't mean that there's no big energy. That doesn't mean that there's no magic in this universe, because there are all of those things. But it's our job to make them happen. It's our responsibility. And evolution, it's our responsibility too, to flow with them, because change is something that is going to happen even if we don't want it. And that's the planetary process we are living right now. So just to understand this, if we are really evolving, we are going to connect more and more to love, because what we call God, it's an energy very, very luminic and and lovely and connected to love. So if we are evolving, really evolving, we are more connected to love. So we are not going to pay attention to what others are doing, or if others are trapped in a belief system, or we're going to understand. If we are really evolving, we are going to understand more and more other human beings, and we are not going to judge them, because evolution is that. It is to become more compassive, which is not with that, which doesn't mean to tolerate everything and to don't have healthy boundaries. That's a different thing. That's on the contrary, that's not love. That's egoistical desire. That's the ego. So I don't think we have time to judge others if we are really taking responsibility for our own evolving process, because we have so much to change, so much to do, that we shouldn't have time to do that. But well, I think in this future that it's not far away, we are not going to be in that kind of doctrines anymore. I think we're going to be connected to be really connected to the spiritual world, which we are in a spiritual world, but connected to that with the consciousness, the awareness of that, and we won't feel separated anymore from the other people. Division, it's something that was created because of the egos of all the people that are participating of that. It's not only the people that manipulates, it's the manipulated ones too. So I will leave it here. I'm ending the video here. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.